Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be ranking the top 5 cards in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM that cost less than 100,000 MT. So, there have been some price updates very recently that have finally brought some of the best cards in the game down under 100,000 MT. We got a few really good options on this list. Like I made a video on yesterday, I think the lack of budget cards in this game right now is kind of disgusting, but there are at least a few really good cards that are now under the 100,000 MT price point, and slowly some of these better cards will continue to drop into lower prices. But I wish prices were dropping more, and I wish there were just more good low tier cards dropping. But with that being said, without further ado, let's hop right into it. At number 5, I'm going to go with Serge Ibaka. Ibaka is one who has been under 100,000 MT since he came out. He was 63,000 MT when he came out. Is now down to, I think, lower than this actually. But he's 6'10" with a 7'4" wingspan. He's a very good shooter. He's got a really good release. His shooting stats and badges aren't incredible, but his release is very smooth, and he's a very good interior defender. 85 standing and 90 driving dunk, gold aerial wizard, precision dunker, posterizer, silver fast twitch, masher, and rise up. Good badges on him. Gold anchor, box out beast, brick wall, pogo stick, post lockdown, silver rebound chaser. He's a pretty complete all-around card on the interior with the ability to shoot the ball with a good release. And I mean, speed-wise, it's not incredible, but 64 isn't awful either. Like, it's not Shaq or Wilt by any means, but it's still going to hold it down to center position. And I've honestly liked this card a lot as a budget option. At number 4, going with Vince Carter. Y'all are going to notice a theme. Showtime cards are common on this list. And Vince Carter is one of them. These cards have officially dropped under 100,000 MT. They're like 93,600 MT or something like that now. All of the first Showtime drop. But 6'6" with a 6'9" wingspan for Vince. Hot spots from 4 out of 5 spots outside the 3-point line. Hot fast twitch, precision dunker, and posterizer. He's an elite level slasher with an 86 3 ball. 98 driving dunk. Speed wise, not too bad either. Defensively, he's not incredible by any means, but he's not a horrific defender either. He will at least compete as a tertiary type defender. Does have silver handles for days and hyperdrive. Gold catch and shooting corner specialist. Silver dead-eye green machine guard up. Bronze agent 3 blinders and limitless range. Pretty well-rounded card. Really good as a slasher. Capable shooter with a smooth enough release. Movement-wise, not incredible, but he definitely gets the job done overall. I like Vince. I think he's a super duper solid card. Number 3, Dr. J, another Showtime player. He is really good as well. Same price as Dr. J. I think he's a little bit better card, just because I like the fact that he defends better. He's got silver challenger, chase down clamps, glove interceptor, bronze pick dodger. Some extra stuff there. Even though he's not as good of a shooter as Vince, at least on paper, he actually has a better release than Vince too, and he's an incredible slasher. Better player build than Vince, an inch taller, definitely more versatile defensively, has a better dribble style and MJ dribble style, and in my opinion, definitely a better release, but is honestly just as good, if not better, of a shooter, even with a lower rating and very few badges, because of how good his release is. And I think he's an absolutely amazing card. Really looking forward to the next Dr. J. I know it might be a while, but he's a guy who probably will continue, if he continues to get top tier cards throughout the year, will be one of the best shooting guards in the game every time he comes out throughout this year. At the number 2 spot, I'm going with Mirage Scottie Pippen. Scottie can still play at a very high competitive level. You can 100% throw him in your lineup in the best of the best comp games, and nobody will bat an eye. 6'8", 7-foot wingspan, 86 speed and excel. Still a really good 3-and-D player. I understand he doesn't have the shooting badges, and the 3-ball rating is only a 76, but he's got an elite level release. He's a very capable finisher, silver acrobat, precision dunker, posterizer, pro touch, which is nice. And then defensively, he's great on the perimeter, especially. He'll have challenger and clamps, gold pick dodger, silver ankle basis, glove interceptor, chase down pogo stick, all that type of stuff. Like I said, really good release. Movement is not amazing by any means, and his ball handle is not high enough to timing burst, but he's an absolute elite 3-and-D card, and it definitely is still one of the better small forwards in the game. At the number 1 spot, though, is currently going to be Anthony Davis. I think AD, also a Showtime card, also about, 93,000 MT now, is absolutely incredible. 6'10" with a 7'5" wingspan, 72 speed, 74 shot 3, 85 standing and driving dunk, 90 interior, 85 block, 78 perimeter with a 75 lateral quickness. You got Hoff Dream Shake, gold back down Punisher, silver masher, post spin, rise up, bronze. I think Bully is actually Bulldozer now, which is a very good badge from what I've heard. Bronze drop stepper, post twitch, or drop stepper, fast twitch, posterizer, and pro touch as well. A lot of good finishing badges even on lower tiers. He's a really good rebounder as well. 80 offensive, 89 defensive rebounding, and then defensively, obviously Anchor post lockdown on both on Hoff, gold chase down a pogo stick, silver box out beast, brick wall, rebound chaser, like just really complete all the way around in terms of being able to do a lot of things and have it really, really good badges. His release is super nice. He's got good speed. He can still 100% compete against the best big men in the game. There's no reason that Anthony Davis can't go into the game and still compete at a very high level, and a lot of competitive players still use this Anthony Davis card. He's a great card, but I do think that it is a little bit of a shame that the best cards in the game under 100,000 MT are not making the best team in the game. I feel like there should always be one or two guys that are quote unquote cheaper. Even like in previous years, it was Diamond Jonathan Isaac, Diamond Kristaps Porzingis, Pink Diamond Cam Reddish. There were so many cards that were top tier cards that weren't 100,000 MT. Sometimes they were 60 or 70K. Diamond KP last year was pretty expensive for a good chunk of time, but he was not 200,000 MT to buy like it is this year to buy the top tier cards. If you want a top 2 player at their position, it's either a big grind for a free card, which there are several good free ones, and I do like that there are good free rewards, or you got to spend 200,000 MT. And even though you do earn MT faster this year, the lack of MT that you get for selling cards back and all the incentive to lock in top cards as well, just can be a little bit predatory as well. And I don't love the way that they do that this year. We need more budget cards. It's got to be better. I know 2K is making a lot of money, but it's kind of a shame that if I come in here and I go by maximum MT price, which I can just do right now, we have for 100,000 MT a total of 5 amethysts in the entire game. Besides, there are a couple more now because 2KDB hasn't updated the new prices as of yesterday. AD, Vince, Dr. J, and a couple other amethysts are now below 100K as well. But in the entire game, like for 100K or less, you got like 5 or 6 like truly elite competitive type cards for less than 100,000 MT, if that. And that's not something that I'm a fan of. You need more viable budget options. They don't have to be the best card at their position, but you got to be able to buy guys who can compete with the best cards in the game for affordable price points. And really, it's very hard to do that with 50K MT, and it's pretty hard to do with 100K MT as well for the most part, which is kind of unfortunate. Just wish there were more options and better lower tier cards. But with that being said, that's a little bit of a tangent. Hopefully that ranking did help you all out. I know I actually just went away from the ranking, but Anthony Davis at the #1 spot, Scottie Pippen at #2, and then the 2 Showtime cards, Julius Erving, and then obviously Vince Carter at 3 and 4, and then 5 was Ruby Serge Ibaka. So there's your list. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Let me know what y'all think of the video. Let me know what y'all think of my list. If there's anybody y'all would have changed all that stuff. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.